May she rest in peace. While the 1992 Constitution and the Public Election Regulating Act 2020 CI 127 are not clear on processes to follow in the event of the death of presidential candidate, Article 54, Article 50, Clause 4 of the 1992 Constitution provides as follows. Where at the close of nominations, but before the election, one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nomination. The Commission has since informed the GFP to make arrangements to nominate a new candidate and inform the Commission accordingly. In the meantime, the Commission has suspended the printing of presidential ballot papers, which was near completion. Signed, Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman, Operations EC. Krata Electoral Commission, dear Bay, the Omo Kenyan say, and I don't pay, and no matter say, Mammy Kwadonko, ya udi Ghana Freedom Party, and Mabe Preman Penegrano, when Yamiaton Safreno. Now, can ya memora constitution, NFA CI 127, yeah, Electoral Commission, you know, so the Ato Abanoa, and Yamanu Naho, ye, say, nomination, we now say, one more Preman Penegrano, move free more, a quabena, a faso. Nemo, Article 50, Clause 4 of the 1982 Constitution, which say candidates no baako frim ebra yenya nto aba no ne nomination wi a Electoral Commission ma party no nafu adu na omfa nipa foforo emesi na nemu enti say omabo Ghana Freedom Party for amane say obey a omunyi nipa foforo ye obey omo flag bearer na opani obedi omani mu na wababa nso abedi party ni mu apre mampani adwa enti say no ballot paper say de beto aba no Electoral Commission so ma print yanko mo ye awie. There's say the Akobananti, Omejai. A K Abefie. A Ka Abefie. 16 regions. Ye printed ballot papers. Printed houses on the doorso. And ya charmomo. Omo ya printed one of the presidential candidates. Ephraim. It's only candidate for fra. They are printing in a baller. That come on, ye creating near the norm there before fro. That is democracy. Sometimes it is very expensive. Yebene say, yebene day, Emrano can say, Article 54, Siema party no 10 days. You suspended be 10 days. No more for the powerful from bra. Just say, a beer, Ghana Freedom Party for 1 year say, oh, Mammy, I don't kuni what they are. And ye, you be missing a name. Sekobasa dia Electoral Commission on be maintain the status quo. Na the paper na ya printing na akọ. Na omo nominate candidate for fraud ne bad dia. Ene papers na ma print presidential ballot papers ma printing ni nyina. They say you tuni nyina egu. Na e sign e print for fraud. Sekobasa e ka be fie. We abuse for yemfa no nsi na nyame ya nom so Electoral Commission nchenchemu pie so be free ho aba na sabre de yemra na ye hyase part 1 no se de medical aka no ye ne independent candidates of the 2024 presidential election ura George Chum Berma Edu the running mate ura Nyaba Aweba Azongo ena ebedin komo na o say the pair to break the two hwe omo logo na ha move on to somame or say the pair to break the two together with you. The pair to break the two together with you. George Chum Berma Edu, presidential candidate. Nyaba Aweba Azongo, vice presidential candidate. Right, Nyaba Aweba Azongo, ewaha. Ya, you know, aiding komo, near tea or monso de Lusso. Open your makwala. I just saw a microphone, mammy.
Anyone.
But you're not coming here.
Yamiadumo, Wadaruma.
Yo, Yamia say. The pair to break the two independent candidates. Rajo Chumberma Edu, where you said be yet na be the tree. I didn't know who will be a winning dada, and our one who say a bobo boy room to Rabacan home, na yenye juma.
Yo, Medase. Maminchia with tearful. Ne flag bearers were free mono yama abusunya yako na Wofa Appiah won say media menye obi am yirafo wo krom ha when it comes to developmental I'm a development consultant and medjuma so na me yeso na menye no kokoam ohwe simido ba ya ya me ya na mkwache chere simido when ye de ba se me boa apagya so me magazine ekoya akwa me no ne ma na abrofo nyina ba bi besua bibi so beboa na obeka so a me ne da asebro tibo atin so a ye dwuma bebre ye dwuma nyina so no ekwa bi kodu amanane George Chumberema Aduno we international development consultant nti enam so ye international development consultant ntino Noma ne me madwenkyere ne noma ekọ na ekọ news nyina so no wono so na o follow keenly o share the press release awoye o unveil me na o se eno na ama na hu se bebi a yedu ne pempenso Ghana ba bedu no ye hia omo a o mbetimi anwene adwene foforo enya de na wo hodada na de ye bedu sei na wo hwa ye wo dada no nye o se de wo hodada no nke ya ka bebi a ya ba bedui ke ye medu ha na mechechire bebi a ba bedu ebia na wonnim bebi a dodo na nnim bebi a ya du ntino akoye the duopoly of NDC MPP say omoa na omudi anim na omusa maake wo mo ho na ka wo awudi anim de wo sa maake wo ho sen nti de ombeka kire mo no to we beka we but ya de ya independent no na ya sa free me fan say the yakasaka football people ya mete so muta use bo na me say yes any development people nti yes so de ya hu from ya professional angles na ya buy into the political space mu no ya so de betu dwa na mahu mpempen so Ghana ya dan ababedu nti ya de ne say ya ka bom ya mienu na mo de Ghana hye yensamu a nanka duopoly we NDC MPP no ka yenyi o mu nsi nchen na ya independent we are not backed by any political party political party pressures in ho nti abasa no a ya constituency ya Ghana enye political constituency ni limited opportunities ni bibia akofa ho as a wonnimu a wo de wonka ho bi no nti enene botaye titira ema opa me se me meye na bedi akire
right sibumi no ye development planners
ono ye international development consultant na me de me mfa international so esa na me ya ben no dodo so to me men no nti me de me men no me flag bearer no
agenda for developing Ghana amodeba and say
agenda for developing Ghana no normally no say what the agenda no say solutions na we prescribe on fa solutions abra wonim baby a problems na yadan ewo na ohwe Ghana sesia na obia begie de say no kra de menya sure so be contest say we are in a serious economic crisis meboa ohwe your cost of living are skyrocketing what the share ebia say ya ka de ohwe baby a ahuru akwakodu a say current means service your debt anameboa the debt exchange ba ye ne no into we are in economic crisis and no sebi you can't contest it ye sika mu meboa enti no one ye in economic crisis enti ye solutions in there number 2 the be brain for money ko ho ne say we are also in a population crisis ya ka population crisis a population no ya nhwe dodo e wo man mu to say bia kasa China for number 1.5 billion enye eno ho asem na yeka but hwesi the population no asi distribute across the country say obehwe Ghana say ya share as ya mfanse 1960 say na your population here 6.9 million after 30 years 1990 and the population will double it to 15.45 million so after another 30 years 2020 and the population is at double 10% to be 32.18. But yet, and no factor. No, 1960 not 23.1% in our urban population.
23.5.
23.1. And 1960. Yeah. And our ban 1990 no so kura 92 na base is 2.1 and I work across it. So how the measure no. Not just 37 point something a war crocasium. Says here me no say. Your population 59.4%, 24% in the urban centers. And yes, I just say your population or urban centers no are outpacing rural population. Ashanti region crowd 71% say Wakumasi. Until the rest of the 29% na Chama Ashanti region. Until Basa ya na dia ya can say the larger rural population block no atrophied. You can say atrophied at just only economic life because baby economic life when nipa no ho. So I dey metre no. Baby a development one opportunities one nipa no free ho enka say ye dwane aba baby foforo. And this nipa no free ho nya dwane be bodompem wo kromu a. And e wontimi nka say development the rest of the country now enye urban.
Now what can Santi you call Greater Accra dey na nya grow.
You call Greater Accra. Greater Accra say 5.6. Move 50% I Accra. So
land size nso yeketo abi.
Na land size near just 1.36%. So and I for SF projections say by 2040 no. We expected 10.5 million population. That is the projection for Greater Accra. And by 2050, no, Ghana population will be increasing towards 70 million. Another Ghana on top of Ghana. Under normal circumstances, no, I was say, your population variables, and there was a determine your development policies. And Nadia says, so what did you mention?
Diana, what's ye?
And Tino,
be a nipping and drift.
And Tina Fido say, me ba na fe solutions no solutions saying na timi distribute opportunities na my population no na your third a major crisis and no crowd me say na say wo so a obia ya de bro sa parties mienu nyina environmental crisis. In fact osha tropical countries ni nyina international report ba che say tropical country bia ni won mo ya destroy the environment so the forest resources at a pace to say baby a Ghana akono, especially 2022. And say self-evident your water bodies in no has been polluted and we are in an environmental crisis. More or less like obi akasa me poison munsu amamuni na mawu the yare the consequences of this. As I say international community no omo hwe Ghana na omo raho na the third one no ye value crisis na make no fourth one no value crisis ne ye in fact ye need dachi ye mano the way a man na yes ye hu politics na omo ye no enne no se we were high so de worker enne de worker ye no ade chia obegina ha eso de worker nti mpanimfo ye di ntro e kire nkoda ye kan sem wa chese ebia na mekan me kai se omoye omo primaries ye nyina na ye wa ha MPP NDC obohu se flag bearer MPP kura de me hu bi me ayi omo aspirants ni bia woso bebi a nkrofo na omo so mine mu no a ye de mine hye omo nsa na omo create some mess we no enti no eni kwan se omo sa ye den ya sa de obi me create problem ma onsa mfa ne ma so no na ma me solve problem ana me boa and time on be fa mine no ba be si ne no o hwe economic indicators ne see na me I don't believe in those indicators there me me reason but o hwe a ni nyina no enye so ho de me kire no ni nyina no enye o de beto to 2016 the economic indicators in say na economists be ka kire ba ye nyina so se your mind num enti okofa saa normal we nyina na o hwe se nipa obeba begina ha condemn say we no ade beche no na wasako ka ho na work different thing
okay
wasi we enti no ase na corruption no akwete say obi anormal no o de ahwesi de yesi say ye nsuwe ye say ye nsuo mpenimfo wo man mu environmental genocide chese ye nwi dachi ma ho wo hwe ye history a yeso na mensa sabam sorry no mkokoji we na no as integrity hia ye trust eniyemu transparency ni yemu ene Ghana ni bie dwuma kra wase mekwa kofa China ni aba mekwa kofa Indonesia ni ama ma be dwuma because Ghana ni ba be dwuma na ombe wiame ombe gu no nti sa no ma no ekoso a e kire se ye value system no so no e wase ye sa ye den e hwe ni ye nti we also have a value crisis, integrity crisis, trust crisis, transparency crisis, so say principles enye dwuma nti eno no so ye major concern nti no way for ya mema outline is a major crisis no o hwe ye policies ni nyina na revolve around no na ye major topic ya de ato me fan say ye flagship a team for your policies ni nyina na building prosperity for all and ni kwan say ye jagana ni ba kokora ho and ni kwan say ye jakuro bia wo ho in terms of your development processes no just say ankra kra bia no wo so ono so otimi hu say ye die bia ba na brabom ena kuro bia so no e wose kuro no so ye den enya mpuntuo But says ya nyasa anete.
Okay. It was solutions pa de what can na said all kinds of problems na and I bet me aso.
Yo edikano mefa the economy. When we say offer the economy ya baby no ye wo nimdie kwankyera ya hyehyɛ ya de prempuntuo current model na ye use no bronia to ne din growth oriented development order na growth oriented development order no obeka ya ye assess your development na no you say the economic indicators na assess meboa you see GDP you nya 14% way 6% interest rate sa no man ebeka nyina no we say dwadefo ne te hanom a wono wonte ase ye papa mu a farmers omo wonte sa statistics na se nti akoye more of sa statistical indicators way and omo the assess development that is the growth na ka obo say growth oriented development no nipa is not at the center of it na starting in 1960 and the UN ka said the whole world adopted you adopt in a crash landing na afem ho say but countries with the same Mexico mu nyina hete middle income country babakwa ko he Mexico no na top 10% no e control by 81% of the country's income inequality is wide and eventually the omo kan say sa growth oriented model no ka e school a ne drop out no masses ne drop out nti kakra bi na yeye inequality is wide sa na ne subanti and now say statistics we na ye de man indicators ni nyina no yemfa environment cranka wana meboa but we the cost to the Ghanaian environment ya KBN ka say GDP as indicator ka yen deduct the environmental cost in frame ka obo say be number negatives so how they mention because we don't factor that until at the end of the day they be who and say population no kura no so no we don't factor it now about growth oriented development order na ade o mo share about population na ne say it's a means of production and taxation taxes is sign and e benya free ni padodo no ho so ahu adwuma ye do mo babeye nti me flag bearer kura say ye move from sa model way na ya fa people centric in the mpuntu na shase ye free nipa ne kwan so enam nipa esa kokowie nipa nti wontimi nkwankwa ya ade ya nipa no ho be kire na wasi media dia a reflect o higher GDP growth ya ka say omunjai galamse ya ade o say hey it will affect our economic growth which means the target is these statistics but not the human beings but nanka ye ai people centric development ke be hwe say adentina bebia edwane bakrum ebe ye den ene yatimi ai ade interventions be redistribute population no ama se nipa ne te se ai mikrom biotanko okura no a opportunities wo ha wono so betimi de adi yie opportunities bo betima hwe ne yere ne ma ena ya na me flag bearer ka se ono na na kura se odo afuom ekoko farmer but otimi de ne ma eko UK eko school acha say that agric no rural economy ya agrarian economy and it say ma agric no very very attractive into a basa no a distributed population because baby a ejuma one baby opportunity one population
okay
mamemfa we land into wo ba hwe baby a ya ba bedu ya ho e kire ye say ya Greek no sebi nka eye attractive nka population ni nyina ma be and secondly ka your rural policies ni nyina no including your decentralization I started 110 districts and ya ba be do 261 districts ni nyina no yes because of a propel rural development no ka and also you successful nka Ashanti region population 71% mamegu Kumasi so aho de metre no and the entire country can 60% is very scary about begu urban centers
edidia ne be ya ku adwuma no obi e ka se else man ya tradise dia na o se ya obi wo kroketuam na wo ye kuom so me tra ha ye adwuma besimiye se betu akotra krokesim bi e dan kakra no mentumentu ya dia na o se ya yenye
nti se ye policies a ya de ba no mainly ne ye se sa growth oriented economic development order metuma twekrata wa hanmo ho say a critique nko a course sa order no so between 1960 and 1970 no World Bank president at the time kra say growth can never help the poor let it reaches the poor a mass economic dropouts Into no third world countries they cannot rely on it. I was say alternative development. Now yeah, alternative development ne edi kind no. Yeah, say Ghana you be here the big model. The big model na yeah they be cut into agri. Big model na yeah say we share yeah development na yeah our national development partnership framework. Now national development partnership framework na yeah development no. Yeah private public sector. Yeah nya TBPP. Now private public sector no. Not just a public sector stream year development from government and NDPC regional coordinating council to district assemblies. Now, oba private sector na ensure ni institutional contest. Private sector na ni fear wa hin. Hin na ni nansi anameboa. Entino bronika se eya armed force so ahu. Ana say kura baby aba bedu no unhu baby a public sector ni gina na private sector ni gina companies ya etututu e bebre no be na omo ankasa nti akoye business as usual collaboration bi nti yesi ye be add the traditional sector chieftaincy and the obohu say institution a share from the community no cry a chieftaincy jurisdiction na about regional traditional councils about regional houses of chiefs no so no omo permanent tenure so wa ho de metre no nti inside say NDPC be develop planning framework e dey amade assemblies in kwaso prepare on board plans no yes you be develop planning framework NDPC so you be retool no na chieftaincy no omo so atima guide omo to prepare the traditional areas development plans nti no one obo say public sector no ye ne de traditional area no so no implementing it at the community level. Nti ebasa no a you say you the train fund be baba which is traditional area investment fund. So that train fund no you say for the first 1 year and you try say with government support you mobilize 5 billion Ghana cedis. Now the be say cut into equity investment across the world. Now it generate returns no be community biya mu to implement those community plans. Into for the first time, no community piano, Ubusa say development plan were here. Bet match or say community where your development plan in.
That just say any national development plan.
And you just
community way, maybe a rice farming, momo di tomato farming.
Yeah, and I don't know about mainly into agri, and then agri for where to know.
Okay.
And tourism, because social tourism and chieftaincy defines virtually tourism in the country.
Okay.
Now, Oshe sa plans now what can be what other that you national plans no. Those assemblies now medium term plans. Oko came my assembly member. Okay, and planning a year district planning. Yeah, medium term develop a framework National Development Planning Commission. I should share the bread district no. Na omashum at design development plans. In fact, akonya kura wo say district bi ne district bitimi kabom. Ne ya one intervention. Memfa ne say bia came ha Kumasi ya. Wa hu say nipa bebre free eba ha. Nti wo hwa na omo population no ya eba ha no so eno so implication e wo Kumasi developmental. Came betimi ne ebia wo hwa dodo na no mu free Nandom district. Came in Nandom district betima partnership. Eno ne friend joint planning. Came a bit much budget, so I intervention war inter partnership jurisdiction. Said there be a bit mama population, so I had a cow.
Because
no, they be me trail how or planning processes no echo. And to know this assembly, district assembly now. Omu now medium term plan. Now didn't know to me because Sikana a beba among the implement to plans no. And only this assembly common fund no. Omu depended on eno. Meanwhile, as can so no. A ba be a yasi quarterly. Over her first quarterly by Bakrana, a last quarter. So how they make no. And a planning agency be an institution be a planning agency. Planning so no. A normal me no. What shall plans are? The decline or target time frame. Meboa. Or say free some way to some way, sad win and pessimia. No, what shall time frame near Busa said. Now, what is the resource component? Sika what the baby this ejumano. Say school danya so disika and now odibesi anameboa na saa sika no eno no won kran ho e seeded fund into wa hwehwe time frame wa hwehwe o target no sika na ebeba na de obi na kura mu won kran ho first quarter no was say be aba March no obe he no kura na eba December ebu wa kura na 1 year nya na mai so wa ho de meche no nti aba saa no a you just as a capacity as a planning institution no has virtually been subverted. So when the measure no. Entino, Osha this assembly system one. Near say build a fiscal decentralization. fiscal capacity. Said ya mo abegina omo ho. A decentralization, that was the goal. But says ya no yantimi achieve no. Nti yes ya bad ya be ne say ya be termination point say by this time no enya ade a ye betwa this assembly common fund. Not just say by be a 5 years time no. I was saying to me build the fiscal capacity of the district assemblies. No more to me generate to sika. Into more prepare our plans na or make my implement plans no. Plans in your good, agree wom almost all the sectors.
Okay.
But here's the case, sika whatever implement plan in you. And no district assemblies no more communicate to more plans and no crama and na wakwa ko busa say mo de we sha ha say mo be ya makuro we na yan but then a budget they reading national level. Na ye nyina ye de bankrata am ne nya kan bi. But this assembly the end ye unhu. Nti ane ne problem na wo ho no.
Okay. Right. Abusafo afi now odo fidie na to a Kessben television now here ye ne Ira Nyaba Aweba Zongo or your running mate Edma Ira George Chum Berima Edu or independent presidential candidate or say the pair to break the two or say a brasso send this MPP yum sin chain or move vision or many swadi hunu and na ye edi hun koi ye na ka bibi fa economy eka ho abai bia ba ogidi ye se ye boka bibira ye bobosia bibira emoa nanso be wiase no na ye kan kwa na ekosoro mo solution pa ne sen bi se o man na wo bedi so a obi be me ka kwan be simi dwama me be simi school adan utu adwumanfo ka wanto akatua mu a ye nte ase etu ba bi na ho kyerewa bosia na be kwa akobo e de na mo be ya sa de be free so ana so beti
Yo medase o hwe ye order ya say omude ye dwuma ya say ya just growth ana growth statistics nko na o hwe ya de no apart from growth no ya de normal mienu na aka ho ya de no ya say ya hwe equity say ye grow wie ya no mekọ kasapinpin a ayi growth no bia du ho ana so wa ho de me kire no ana say growth no de ja concentrate wa akra nko ati say per capita income ni ya checha man ni sika nyina ni ya checha aba population nti memete ya asif say memkura bi so wa ho de me kire no nti ya say ye nko ne sa but the here ba ko pa eda ya kuma so a me flag bearer ka ho asem pa ne self reliance so wa ho self reliance nti at the end of the day ya say anya growth ya nhwe say growth na tima du be bia na ya say wia nti growth no boa say na tima boa ya ma ya timi ekura ya ho say say gains bu ha ya betima so stay ni abra ya nko rely on obi nti self reliance no e bia wo shas ya preko pa wontimi nka say be wonye mwa but so beje mwa kura no aye obi be the assistant self reliance say assistance ya meji de atintim me hu ye say de be ya daache me nko rely on aid ne bosia and free obi ho ansana matimi aye den aye me development nti ya de no ya obi be the aye domestication and indigenization
the great dalati of GCPP
anti no said the growth or more indicators typical so GDP inflation interest rate you say no more can statistics no at the end of the day you bet my business say Ghanaian economy no yanhwe banking sector no indigenous banks say na wo ho percentage ni yesen wa ho de metre no currently see a collapse indigenous banks ni nyina nti say sia no foreign ones na dominate sa sector no so mu wi o mu do sika nyina ye den eko omokrom anameboa nti a kire say at the end of the day no your economy no is external driven sika ni nyina almost at the nti no crowd the pressure ba saba your currencies no so nti yes a hwe say at the end of the day agric ya ye tintimi agric ye na sika ba ho a se ni nyina no sa sika no be generate aba ho eye attractive na ayi kakra so betua taxes ni ade no ni nyina no be free ha na aba na ade ayeden akikire man ba o ma ni pa na dwuma
say agric no eno na be boa ye pa so ase ye ni koso kakra na e na oji say agric no mo be no sonko a e be ma be generate o man income man
on say me flag bearer say agric for wealth no on so hwemu a ye say sa train fund no a traditional area investment fund no o hwa asase na Ghana asase no 80% AS2 lands meboa asase no so hwehwe ahemfo no nsa enti no say sa train fund no the free tax free community bia na eba traditional area na ne nyina eba into sa common fund no. In the first place, a united traditional areas ne nyina economically. So how they make no. Afa trade fund no ebe direct investment in the agri sector. Nti e bia ya hwe na bolga. Ohono potential we ha land suitability analysis trace sa bolga asase no potential we na wo mu a trade fund no not just the traditional sector na nkasa no and ya empower mu financially and ya use eno so ahu for a major investment in the agri sector na be sa draw population na ko hono nti eno so aye no I just say storage production storage marketing. We are going to meet with all the stakeholders and what the development framework in Beba. But stakeholders, no relevant stakeholders, no on the ground. No. This is the vision that Yepesi could do. And all of them will make inputs and build consensus into these policies. Okay. And the whole idea, and I was say population, no, agree very attractive, and draw population in free urban centers.
Right.
Because I don't know what say.
Right. The ballot paper, no, candidate, here, George Chum, Berma Edu, or the number say.
Oh, Nyamia Dumwada number 11. Menkasa yada number 11, the master number.
Number 11 master number.
Yeah, numerologically. Master number. Numerologically, no. Yeah, master number.
I see. Number 11.
Yeah, master number.
Okay, and do our TV screen also no. Raj George Chum Berma Edu, independent presidential candidate. Or that number 11. The running mates, Ra Nyaba Aweba Zongo. And then you may no aiding community. As some chat to a brennanty, and then I'll catch a Ghana for a summer chat to one. Emmy said, here Ghana for say so. I can was sempa, me could be a Busam in Galam say, the environmental crisis, and I said, Queen Benson never fast was swano. And we say in the Yana media no chat to say, the ever fast was swano, say, and I'm say, yes, you be created traditional sector no. Or shares are forest resources in Ninoa. Obi traditional area, a resource area. So na abrofo no ba ye no kaye ma mo akanya na ko meji yan shaase ni nyina. But ye na ya ma mo kwan Aborigines Right Protection for Authority. But e wie ye no mo de mra bi ba ye crown policy say valuable resources. Ya nya say valuable resources so wasase so de dia ene ay queen no na be hold we in trust so how the make no for the people. But eno so eco pave way ema ye je sa de ni free ahemfo no nsem ama sesi ya no akwete say more or less like exploitation. But obo se kwaye bia no hokra na ye mosum nugu ana meboa ye bosom oho na ye nsuo no so ye bosom ana meboa enti no traditional areas nankasa wo mu customary laws any customary year omode govern the preservation of our resources no enti because of say ye yi o mafrim na ene de concessions ni mafri akra no efri akra na ya ba be say ensase nti ye be massa ko stand your hood no am ye vested in the president but be vested in the traditional areas nti ene be twa na mfise eno be boa me yetima ko anim na common prosperity no so no amend the constitution
common prosperity no so ye say yi levy no ye be ye afri obade ye di yi sika na beba nti sa sika na wutua ne nyina no enkwa aban ho ya be linking to Ghana card na your savings into wo spending nyina na chese wo save
I see
wo spending nyina na
wo use card ye te wo no e spending say bia 100 Ghana ka 1 cedi e bete wo no
abete wo no yi sika no na akoto account te to account na dey investment ama into no welfare at the end of the year obetima yi and no better your pension
that's it I was for a brandonti ha na edi AC uranya ba aweba zongo or running mate Edmora George Chum Berma Edu, independent presidential candidate. Also the pair to break the two. Today the pair to break the two. Or see any MPP and this in Tonchain. Together with you, they are the pair to break the two. Number 11 on the ballot paper. Zimba 7. Munti omonsem na souvenir omonso mohu de moye ediabon. Penny da CP.
Yo, Mr.
Yami sharpa. Right, I was for Adwenkyere media now here or Kessben so and then you saw here Breno no chaba pa usima aduana enson said the medical aka no ye wie fine di kan no ye quite fine tosumi no the duopoly the NPP and the NDC omonso ebetrase na ye ne womo enso edi enkomo ensemo amampenda da John Dramani Mahamaka o say 172 questions and Dr. Bamia de ma pa kwesi be kwen misata ono so o ma omampenia be de che Tabamia enum 5 pe unya no Tabamia so kire se enuma MPP aye no Bible so enuma be di wachi omunuma e de di adanse sa ba we de enya de Ghana for be sound mochi da obema MPP atoa so eda ho abasisi a eba e fa yetos me introduce me guest no na afi yatoa so ye basisi a
you know, na me fret we who said it abaya ye between 2024 meeting na me fret pese oboa me na oboa MPP but we dey nhihia ye wo beboa Ghana man beboa munyina say assemblyman dey mohu say me policy bi wo ho a me ka say ye dey common fund so be ma assemblyman say ye wo MP common fund no say assemblyman so benya enti adia ejuma ayaye ni
right it was for Makwaba Adwenkyere and our here Kessben television so Sarah Suna DSTV channel 364 na fe Go TV channel 121 Facebook and YouTube so nyina no obetimi ahwe for Adwenkyere no ebra ye Tesla and 70 kan 0551 599-933 0551-599-933 so na yini ko am message kakraba na fe abajafo no enso no say good evening Wofa Kofi. I'm asking Mr. Mahama that when they came to power in 2009 the dollar was 1 cedi. Why did he move to 4 cedi before he left office? He should come and tell the nation. MP from Kunso. Also, good evening to you all. Please, I want to plead with Ghanaians not to vote for an independent candidate, whether presidential or parliamentary. Alan Martin, especially Service and Rebellion. He has obtained all that he wants in the NPP and now campaign against them. We should note that voting for Alan is voting for NDC, period. Let's vote for Tabamia and all the NPP parliamentary candidates. Okay, we also good evening, Wofa. The NPP has always been a better option when it comes to good governance and national development. Let's continue to have faith in the NPP government to deliver. Let's vote wisely. Let's vote for number 1, Dr. Wamia, on the ballot paper. Pato Kintampo. Hi, His Excellency Dr. Wamia. That's all that you wrote. That's why it says, Kessben Television, please, for the answer to former President Mahama, I want to ask him the dollar price during Flight Lieutenant Rawlings' time and his Mahama time. This will tell us that Mahama doesn't know what he is doing. From KG Francis, Efijase, okay. John Mensah organized the MPP Côte d'Ivoire branch, a victory for the MPP party in the 2024 election. Dr. Wamia is next president of Ghana. It is possible. Okay, he says, good evening, Wofa. On the issue of inflation, Mahama is the only vice president, head of economic management who couldn't record a single-digit inflation. But Dr. Wamia was able to record 4 single-digit inflation as the head of economic management team from Homo sapien prophets. I have mem and also a free a buyer. Dan Kwe Nyinahini. He says we need a serious-minded leaders who make good and better policies, not a person who don't know something, no near on how to manage the economy. So we should vote number 1 for Dr. Wamia and all his pieces to ensure better future for the economy. Greetings to JFK, Dr. Benasante. Okay, we if we say Akuto, Achumampunuya, and also the free a buyer. He says, good enough for your good work done. Please tell former President Mahama that Wamia said he should come for a debate so that he will answer his questions. Bright, Takwa. I mean, kai last one na yemfa and sorry, yemfa free and also na yemra bejafono so. Teacher Kujo from Tepenya Susu. But Dr. Wamia is the man of the moment. Your bold solution to our problems are finally being heard and recognized. While Mahama struggles to state clearly his vision for the country, you have been consistent with yours. You are truly the right man for the job. Continue on that tangent, and you shall be rewarded. Leave your opponent in the throes of insult and propaganda, which continue to exploit his incompetence. Greetings to Dr. Wamia and Chairman Odinho Wofa Kofi Appiah. Right. As for my memory of you, now for Yensha say, fine, Tosumi, medical car. I'm penny be the chase or ma Dr. Wamia. Question Simsaba Kuma Kunum, or my park, Sibequim Sata, or hide your son, you know. Inum Unyano, Abu was so the actual, the entire ye dollar no edu 17 cedis. The entire Ghana a couple of 42 billion at the Free Bank of Ghana. The entire a buying inflation a call 54%. The entire ne onka economy one symbio. The entire yeka every 120 billion ne call 763 billion. And only semwa odia tuja say unyano. Mamisa say free honorable Samuel ade eje kum so why MC DC for Sechekumawu district. Ono ekasa edema NPP ewa ha enyumri. Sanso na Kwame Etua Patrick ono so ye communication team member kasa edema NDC amanyoko ono so oye nchen. Benifo mamu mienu nyina akwa ba.
Ofa Joso.
Yeah, kase.
Awa de jukum. Amisha semfru so.
Okay.
And someone mampeni da Mahama okenie. Osese de no ono Mahama ye mampeni no. Dr. Bawumia pa kwesi bekwe me ata nsimsa wo head your so mienu ene ono wayi munum se Dr. Bawumia enyia no honorable o can say
Omin chetie for na hefo na menna Ghana man nyina ase wo kwan a omafa so ahobrase mu na omaje Dr. Bawumia atum ewo almost all the 16 regions. Yehwe niema ekoso volatile na oti regional. Ama achrepe fe said the Mahama Yarega kan ese bibi besi no. TNDC for enyina yie na ampa. E besi ampa. Ene minna kumawu man so ase sechere kumawu se on beta ye chi town hall meetings ayeye. Regional Minister Simon Osemensa ebe deliver ye. E kire se MPP aye dwuma wasante mantem. Na nra so yera ya waduchum. Doctor ono so ne clergy no hyiae e kire dwuma ngomasua ya ye wo ho na niema ya ye ni nyina no e kire se MPP aban no sebe ye nipa de na nso so e ba se ye mu aman na impo aho kire bre mu no yentumi ma yensue Ghana fo na onso ese nya ni da so a ye New Patriotic Party meka se omampani dada. I think say I can say he's a confused man. Niema ekoso Ghana hase no na omampani Dr. Bawumia ono kan say Ghana for MPP enya de be man kwan na be di New Patriotic Party anim da biarada no abe flag bearer na mpo no sebi MPP de e de account for party nti enya de a o say Ghana for MPP emakwan na ye makwan ne nso makwan kina ya makwan ene na MPP ayi Dr. Bawumia adwuma a oye no ode ne policies abetudwa ba bi obeko bia na nanom a ewo 16 regions ni nyinara ba bia yewura Dr. Bawumia beko nyame asia na mufo na nanom asofo imamfo mabunu no dodo no a hu se yewura Bawumia ode decency aba ye manyo semu na oka de obeye se Ghana for to abama no as president nti yera Mahama ono no so ehun se sabio oni running mate nti oni running mate no also ofani me enu nyina abonobo nti ne refi no ho say yera Dr. Bawumia atro challenge towards him say omra na yen so ya dwenhwe the broni friend no debate Ghana for nyina eka enti 5 questions who the farmer the obusa questions no ne be hia no anu ye na me de be ma no me akra me be hia no de ama no the di kind no Ghana for a passive vote of no confidence that was John Dramani Mahama massively in 2016 and in 2020 e kire se ne nyuma obeye ye no ankoye se uyi no free hon so a otena opposition fie nwotwe no onya sebe anu ye biara ema Ghana ni bia hawo na kampesa o mamu ni nyina enti oshi odina simpie so a na insese obeka de obetumi aye aside say omo headline policy no akate asiso 24 no akate asiso no ama ontumi say nya hwe nso nka nkire Ghana fo yera Bawumia ka kire hwe last week o mama kwanya betena ha no e ka kire o say me menya economist but the minimum ni say the byproduct of economic indicators any me a meti ha ni omo villager omo bodu ase you also nin kubemu ya metwa no de omo hwehwe ne se ampa o strong economic indicators ema Ghana for da esum emfie num asomampani John Dramani Mahama o strong economic indicators ema Ghana for akyerɛkyerɛfo a omo kyerɛ ade emfie miensa o ma omo bosome miensa ketua o strong economic indicators ema doctors a na omo ye housemanship omo ye adwuma emfie mienu bosome baako akatua na ode ma omo o strong economic indicators no ema Ghana for eda sumu ukọ asafo market ha se ya na manfo akọfa nam no aba no na wasa apa nkrofo ama oma atu amna na wakohwe agum sanse kane ani ho o strong economic indicators no ema awofo ha hiputa aputa wo mo sanse onye sika no de akotua na be school fees nti nipa ope 100,000 empemo ha ena fibia no omo kafie not because omo nim ngoma not because omunya school no omunko because sika eneni ho o strong economic indicators no ema utwa nursing and teacher training allowances ema wo ka say so betua teacher training allowance de lalai ga o strong economic indicators no mrantia ne mabawa ebusa wo say ye padwuma ye wo so onya magician o strong economic indicator organized labor a cost strike also we a dead goat uyo dwanfunu unsuro sekai enti dede na ye no nyade a wo befi strong economic indicators ema wokoje light bills ewo secondary school enkwada awofo otua light bills so hwe niam a ye kan ya homampani dada John Dramani Mahama wabedi oman ni so bi panyo Ghana fo nimni a oyeye Ghana fo nimni a obetena akonwa no so oyeye Dr. Mamudu Bawumia as vice president what true challenge amount say o de bra so say me nyadia bra o madia me yi ano a kire Ghana fo na Ghana fo agina tum ena ntasentase abowo nti nkomo a ye di ni say he o kire book o so a kire book Yera Mamudu Bawumia kire book o kai 2010 Yera Mamudu Bawumia book o kire wo say se wiase ekonanim ye mese ebre wiase ekonanim ye kosi akire e wiase nyina ekọ abefo nsa no the digital economy enti akira wo se empo domamate opposition no onsua bibia o de beka sebe ono ankasa ni felu a o feli yesa o mampani 2013 to 2017 eni obeya o mampani abedi akire enti uhu se onim se enawiase kwa ekoso no se obi odrobon so na se health insurance wu na omfa ni mobile phone na o renew health insurance ewo eye mamprusi anase dagoma anase akoma omfa ka makumawu emetua ebi atete Ghana cedis emma metua tete in and now 60 cedis okutani phone no renew no they call hospital a failed economy na wo kano wo no want to me mayen ambulances wow economy na ye kama no o mayen ambulances 33 the whole Ghana economy enye no amayen 349 ambulances ama omo kwa wo so no na ohia sabe ambulance na odifri kumawu so de beko agogo ofri agogo so de beba kumawu ofri kumawu so de beba konfanochia ambulance ewo every constituency including the hometown e Bolibam boy a failed economy ye ka ho asemi eno na over 500,000 nipa wo Ghana ha titru ni mobrofo e deliver moja e deliver nuro ahodo ediko various hospitals and health centers ni chips compounder empo ka entumi nko empo ebi a traffic intika entumi nru ho empo ebi a na duro no ebi ni facility na nipa no da ho no a failed economy and a deliver drone na NDC for a woman organizer or catcher or running mate say or you valueless ebe chichama ema ho edeja a failed economy no and a massa niema we you could clearly see say NDC entasentasi aka because Yera Dr. Mamudu Bawumia adwuma sebe oye we acknowledged the challenges The failed economy in 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016. Na entumi emma petrol. Emma driver for omo hia petrol. Edi eye nyuma. No omu nya bi mpo. Edru ba bia na e was a driver for ko salai. Omu nya bi. A failed economy. I will say now ukuta 4 Ghana cedis to $1 no. Sabre no. When to me am fam rantie ne maba wadwuma de o public sector public and private sector minister e ka kire say omo nkose sabo aside say o ka kire omo say onye professor no wo so omo nkose sabo omo nkotwitwa sere na omo fa magu kwan ho na omo ya kwadwofo o ya ka bi twamu a obefa. This is what was happening. Agric sector unim ne ekoso e fa agriculture e bo say to.
Okay, first mami.
And to make it sure, say, you see the message and the messenger, there is serious contradiction. Messenger, no, look at the level of corruption, internationally, obey embarrassment. BBC, Busa, the question say, you Rabbi John Dramani Mahama, oh, you're corrupt, and answer when you're corrupt, or he said, a nipa, and answer, say, president. These are some of the things. A failed economy, and I share say national, what they say, national service. Sikapudua a yira ho. But look, a failed economy, and yera mamudu baumia timi deliver.
Okay.
O mampeni dada. Now what kwenya say o yo mampeni no timi ye Ghana card. A brow yera kufo, yera mills. No atimi ye Ghana card the man who know e Ghana for right. A failed economy no.
Okay.
And Dr. Mamudu Bawumia at the Ghana card command on 9th July 2019 and then a July 4. And Ghana card is doing very well. What digitalizing an economy. And to no Kasano, he doesn't believe in the digitalization. This is Uncle Jankai. And Kasen can for the Domo penny kenke and yet digitalization.
Okay.
Or no Ankasa dear, Sabin Prebiasa. Sabio, Medemanu say, Sabi, at Niama Yera Mamudu Baumiano on Tiasi and on Tiasi and Soda.
Right, what I say. Honorable Samuel at the age of cum a DC for such a Casadima NPP on Latin in Kenya. My men call Kwame a tia particle now on also NDC and Wakasama on and somewhat Mahama King and the Honorable Suyano. Okay, say, I can't have you.
Offer me Joso. Menu is here dinner.
I say, or from my pa, easy.
Already mischief not person.
Yes, no, we'll be a with a feeling God to be a
opposition for a tear, baby. Yeah, dream. Oh, of my minchow. Namincha, and I bought the Ajoku. And Ghana for Muhi.
That's right.
Ofana, on the time, remember, come on, but I'm posting started here. Now, your cousin, oh, Obiwo Sunyane, when your school Kumasi, Yamani Day, town common. Now, what the badge can, what is the seat bad? Surprisingly, it's still happening.
Okay, SS pushing Abbey.
Omo GS for mom system no. E ye bon one na say e ye deliberate. Because system no matra ho for the seed time. And still obi wa chance region no onya school obo na half. Ni ya any day. So on to for wiemu na kwa na so onya dey. And sometimes you don't understand some of these things. Because at this time I start here na e ba na dey. We can pardon you say a new system. But so we here for the seed time. And you're still repeating that. And I bear connection. Now, a basa there. Now, open say, now, there are people who are Adane Golo boys. Or this kind of
a young colana, they be almost failure. When you're being guided or more, on yes, sir.
But to see a school,
because I'm NS Dean Comono, Deputy PR Rochester, who schools now to see, you know, or what me have failed so far this number. What my catch, you know, why na koye self placement
of I mean come on me di nyano na wudi o me come on ne say obi e wo Ashanti region wanya school obuna hafo ya ye ni day
and I'm just say
and I make us say as at now of see schools ni choose no school for no opa biofun la tum school for na nkasa teki say the teacher for ni bi no maye so sa errors no at the school no
they went choose the man so na wo kire
of come on me di the person am say as this time hear postings now for about 6 times. We should not be seeing those things. Say, Obi wo a fairness achuma ngwa bieja. Na when you school asante achim na ya end day residency day. Onye den wako. And it's a big challenge. I won't for be so now me suggesting say they should give the headmasters authority say bibi says here they should be able to change it no one the burden now be we refer as and back to GS because at this time I will find frustrated
space
of say
be no space I wait
until GS now no the GS supposed to will be from Achimanga Beja say uncle asante achim south no uncle day no arrange a loop play in the back de bia. So sometimes you don't do those things. That means sometimes at this time you're still making these mistakes into the and come on near dinos. Honorable Adwenkyere, Agama lizard, and you may oil.
Sir,
I could be a cool school now. Okonya pose a dear Bertono, a forest. Essie, and with deep baba. A forest is this, forest is ye forest ye we, forest ye we. T Okoya is in a buyer now to Agama lizard. What is Agama lizard? Right and AC. Hey! To what one or start here and say Agama lizard is an animal that lives in the forest, so forest. And was started so explain forest. The forest is this, the forest is this. They've been on about that you come here. You boost out specific question. You see, in discussing political discourse, your topics you can discuss infrastructure. You might discuss health. You might discuss agriculture. But when we ask you about the economy, you don't go and talk about ambulances and whatever. We are being specific, sir. Where a straight question. You the Ghana amount. Now inflation is 15%. And Equia could do 54%. And that could also say 20%. Adwenkyere was a medium ambulance I will go district in and what tell you what the ambulance I will answer to that question and say the ambulance about the drone about the wayaba. That does it answer why at the end of 315 I go 54 now about 20. There was a specific question. And who dance around? We only over dance around because ontimi nyano eyanim gwase na ato eyanim gwase na aso movie say who can say 15% nye enti e den no justify 54%. Who can say 15% nye e den no justify 20%. Unemployment 7% and then 14%. How do you justify that? And want me discussing issues. I just saw Conan and I'm attention. And the Conan free education, anyone who will be on your school at 1200,000. That is how you will discuss it. I can appreciate the way you handle it as an experienced communicator. But will be able to say you have mixed the chat. You put out direct questions. So when you mark as a minimum, then we move on. You put out say, you the Ghana, mamon, now dollar, 4 CD 20 pesos. And no na mo de ye campaign wo krom ha say ka kire Ghana ni na ohwe me omo aboso kan omo kra ne maba omo mazin omo kra ne maba omo wo kumasi dwom ni ade a omo kra ne ma container ni ade mo ko ka kire mo say NDC ni John Mahama eni mama mu omo nim say the esi manage economy omo ye incompetent omo bon enti dollar na president Kufodija omo 1 CD 20 pesos no. After 8 years, NDC for the call for 20 pesos. No more bon. Na mu wo bi oye economic messiah ye friend Alaji Baumia. Wako ye Zimbabwe for economy a we nim economists. Enti yanto obama na nado ba. Alaji Baumia be ye dollar ni ye. Ama 4.2 na da no. Wasa dia ba president go for time no 1.2. Ama dadifo wa ha wom. We ni nkoma amudi in 2016. And na me no tie. 2024. Dollar na Alaji Baumia ebe ni ye no ene eye 16 point something equal 17 Ghana cedis. And President Mahama ebuta mo say ebo me enfie nwotwe and this is the 3 cedis spend a can dollar no 3 Ghana cedis enfie nwotwe mo from 4.2 to 16 Ghana cedis you have added close to 12 Ghana cedis. And you say eye den e ba sa o say ya the ambulance abegugu baby ya the drones abegugu. I mean, what kind of communication is this? Okay. How then Ghana ni no ko dwom no obusa say, "Hey papa, Alaji Baumia, one honorable Adwenkyere kum ni omo amoni omo dwen pepepe no." Mo ka say, ɛyɛ dollar 4.2 NDC for mfie nwɔtwe the 3 cedi aka ho mo yɛ incompetent and then mo buy mo de 4.2 akɔ 16 Ghana cedi papa enti yɛ den na 4.2 nya 16 ayɛ. This is direct question. No what chirem say bia me joma me allergy baumia. Na sabi me MPP ntino. Sabi me any person NDC 40 me ka say 4.2 nye and so 16% 16 there. E ntimo ko top ma me. Na dwomfo na hwe na o makoto ba ma. That is the question they are asking. Direct question. Emabu na nya adwuma nye. Mo kan okroma NDC for akwa IMF. O mo ko IMF no ye de mbagu ato adwuma so. Ye mfa adwuma NDC for abon enne Obaye oso akwa IMF. Ye dem bagu atu adwuma so, ye mfa adwuma. Wo kura de unemployment akọ 14% from 7 what double the times 2. And to so ko hia Ghana for intellectuals na Alhaji Bawumia Nam University lectures no hia wo ma. No asa akọ kire mu kwan a 7% inflation unemployment rate enye no only 14% ni ye ntia ko top am.
14% no.
Ni ba bi o munya no.
Source of unemployment 14%.
Say open say o check Ghana yeah statistic figures are Ghana Statistical Service.
Yeah, because me ma check.
Obia di ode bebe bia yenzum. The last time we release February 2023. Ebim baby. And that is what Obia dey in the discourse.
No, me ma check it. On website they don't have that 40%.
Offer we copy screenshot edi bibia ye beduru ye na awanfo true adem adem omodo and omo ye say okọ no ma hu ba ye etu offer
the omo ho no unemployment rate no ma project said this year e be end 4%, but only the unemployable, that is omo be JHS 15 to 18 years in the Kakwa, and the mere 14.7. That's right. That's what they have on their site.
Over. Yay, what we picked. I had Obia New Ghana DBA analysis for Ghana Statistical Service. It's 40%. I just said, you can't say, oh, 40%. And I said, yeah. And so that is how it is. I don't mean the sound of me, and you see about your top and I figures on internet at the end of the year, screenshot to be order that you can't change it. That now by a mobile idea by you can't unemployment as some of can be. Ye discuss it and mobile jumanya. A juma ben our criteria. Oh, you do come out. Oba say your time will. So let's not waste time about that. And your figures I want to go on air picking a day calculation. Hey, over say.
So we'll take it back 4 days. Me man 10 minutes or 11 minutes. Me man also tell me say why 11 minutes. Me man 3 minutes na come on. Now we dey we am on that man yanko.
Offer. Yeah, the Ghana MPP before no. Now a free Kwame Nkrumah time. ABC John Mahama time. A car Ghana din nyina na 122 billion. And no more the campaign say NDC for nyade NDC for abosian kwa no mo di bu man no. Mama eslo usukra kan say senka amamu nyina ya besia bo a kan ba wadi mfie dun sukra betuma bu Ghana. And na me no ka say ye ka no every 122 billion eko 761 billion and you busa say ye dan a now on about that you come say ambulance
you continue
ambulance the ambulance the drones are basically I mean how do you answer this question with ambulance?
Okay,
how
I'll connect it.
Then and I cannot a free 122 akwa 761 because who complaining say 122 no e do so do and then awo in 8 years o ka wa bono et say a free Kwame Nkrumah besi John Mahama de ye dia po ho sa be 4 times. How? This is a question Ghanaians are asking. And to him, in any serious country, Alhaji Bawumia does not deserve to even be on our ballot. Because of throwing contemporary wacha. Any opportunity, the man will go ni when must put all. Say economy so mo the target no when economy no say when who now the performance actually say you probe the economy amana your mind year. And now Alhaji Bawumia ntiri say onu ankasa odin koma on kan economy assembly because he's been exposed. And in any serious country, say Ghana is any serious country. Some people for no crampo no mu Ghana for omu presenter Alhaji Bawumia man say yan ko tun tabampo say on my president after failing us after disgracing themselves. I know need some more kind you know say bobo no you don't present such a candidate. It's about it there. We opekra nke say gamuja bibia because abawe. Ya tone say dien. I how do take Ghanaians for? Say Ghana for go to mama ba me so my president. Ensi da. E wo kuma.
Kwame Etua Patrick Ekasama National Democratic Congress NDC and Watin in Ghana. Honorable Ajekum, 5 minutes. Oh, your reaction.
I won't say me catch or seneja. Ono de ono a on kan de de obi be kan on de ordinam. Maka tro say me maame a me maame akua doma o tero aso. Ono de ne say o si obema enkwada na ko school. Eye sika na de ye nyesa. Now, a failed economy and na 2 billion Ghana cedis every academic year over. And na John Mahama ya machine say over 2 billion.
They are making impact.
Exactly. Make a try will say me am hui. Who now say a failed. That's how I work. In spite of COVID, any challenges are global economic complexities are our current standing say on mine in terms of say yes share on mine here deliver social intervention. Munu uni be. And we keep running it. And ya jayo. And yes, he can ye. Na unia drink kesia e mrene na we mu no onte ase. And then me wan say NDC ne flag bearer any NDC abanyoku no wo monte digitalization ase. And interoperability anaye. Okay, NDC they attempted to do it. $1.2 billion na John Mahama wa bedi o mampani Ghana aya no kasa ne represent Mahama bedi o mampani pen. $1.2 billion no say ode be ye interoperability. Yera Dr. Mamudu Bawumia Ghana mampani abedi akire or they say $4.3 million. Me say 1.2 billion cedis. $1.2 billion. And John Mahama say ode ye interoperability. Yera Mamudu Baye no or the 4.3 million dollars and yeah me boy was save o money sika puduo ama ene African Union say that is the way to go. Countries ni nyina no yen hwe na yenye ene yesi ye hwe onim the digital economy and say obema enhihye papa sha and now various hospitals are open afa na obi fukuta ni folder aside they say ube waste your time it can cost you your life me boa ene entesa unya dwenkese a untumi nye vice president o onkuta executive powers o na say yera Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ne nsa kita executive powers mu a ende na ontumi nye waye niama as vice president over 36 and now yeti wa yekese unim say over drip machines e dey adwuma e yesika o oko high machine saudi be ye oyoko small landing kwaya 8 hours bia no obetua 6,000 Ghana cedis low bed de beba ene me fa no kwa ya fa no kwa adwenkese se unni sika untumi nye na sika no wo nso na adwene na ho a untumi implement eno na aba Don Mahama adezi no hwe parliament de ye de nhihye ye koy hihye ye de koy ne say look enyuma mudi sika mudi ma ye no ye de ayeni under the Fourth Republic eba infrastructure say hospitals and na say health infrastructure yen deliver obiani ho ye education stem obiani ho so uni sika obede de aye.
Okay.
But the minion refini say me this ni ye refini say on ye John Mahama penso onu ankasa create artificial hardship e ma ne ho a bra or exhibit incompetence and as incompetence na was exhibit in opposition na say emra ne don yi mu say Ghana fo ho kire wo mo na say also betumi ayi Ghana fo afiri o haw mu a o say nkokon nketenkete emra ne don yi mu o say betumi ayi Ghana fo afiri o haw ne amane mu a o say disco and you could clearly see say adia was NDC any omo support to NDC enim dia any won susu ye ni bi hu ni say the world is not waiting for visionless leaders, especially opposition leaders on person sa ba bi e bra omo nsu ahwe enti sa untimi hu say ne e bra wiase nyina UK conservative e pick Ghana yen financial inclusiveness through digitalization to omu ye bi no what Ghana ha kase Yeramba Umia is running away from the economy. Wakatro say come for debate and also also ma kosi and kosi koda and koda enti anya odai I don't think ya mama hana bisu say mu ye valueless.
That's it. Aja over honorable say ofe niam o ma ye na e say they have something to show say o ma ko wanim o can say
over me dey Auditor General Report 2014 asendo honorable what time if you dey kesi you so na I know say you are na bunti no mama evidence no we are obetwa san me say NDC ambulance and Ghana nyina 29 you have said it here me no okay say what's repeat
what's that
of Auditor General Report 2014 indicated say there were 199 ambulances in Ghana. This is a source you can track. This is Auditor General Report
2014
and man come baby
2017 click it
honorable
click it 2017 I don't know how got 2014
honorable honorable so one change sign
and what
come through? How can you sit on a big platform?
John Mahama ended his regime in 2014.
29 ambulances.
John Mahama ended his regime in 2014. Go to 2017. Yes, 2017. John Mahama ended his regime in 2017.
The fact is, I contemplate no a video so. And 29, it is 199 according to
2014. John Mahama free akonyaso. What's it over? Catch us at 2017 as I'm making. 2017, John Mahama was running 33 ambulances in Ghana.
Offer, you need to control him. Okay. It's not being fair.
Okay.
It's not being fair to me.
Over 2014, there.
No, you've not been fair to me because me 5 minutes, you know, we're interjecting you. Oh yes, because Mr. T also yes, sorry, near Danny, Junior Juan. Yes, I like you, but I saw John Mama debate. Abu Sambel.
I have Busem.
And I like you when it's John Mama.
Sir.
No, I never just one in the debate. No, you see, if you are so, assembly, I walk on. You know whom you know because I channel. I like you, but I know now a debate. I says, I don't know if anyone. 2016, and I'm on central for Musha Alaji Bamia. And I'm on a Casana Mokacha and say, Alaji, Ceci, I have a 12 by idea. Ya pese Nanado, and John Mahama, I say debate no 2012 Nibu. Alaji Bamia says, John Mama, pe debate, ya, on about that you come tea. Men come baby, say John Mama, and debate. Say, I know flat bar and a catcher, Mama, say, John Mama, pe debate, ya, Uncle Kumasu Jom. No only John Foreman and debate, no money economy, no air punish home. This is what Alaji Bawumia capture media for, which is on record. I didn't answer. And Alaji Bawumia, I am telling you on Kessben TV and Kessben FM, and you may say, so pe debate ya, Kumasu Jom for man now, Casa John Mama Kono, Kumasu Jom Ngui, and that's all. Upon Kajetia, second face, a man in never want to do that. Alaji Bawumia, Kojomo. Now, so ne mano and quiet debate. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
And there are some more catcher John Mahama in 2016. And 1 year so a catcher almost say, now only baby a debate that only say debate in the Germany. I don't know who says I know better as in the debate. And the honorable Dajokum said, Diana Lajiba, I'm TV, and I catcher and say, and this is say, as some more catcher almost 2016. And no have been almost catcher say, Kojom now to new John for man quiet debate. It's as simple as that.
That's it. Come here to Patrick and so on. I think I'm here message Kakraba. Now, I am a briefer from Mampong. The NDP communicators should answer the question and stop the legalization because nothing has changed at the hospital. Okay. Mr. Host, please let the NDC and its cohorts know that from 9 billion to 120 billion is 1,333% increase. And from 120 billion to 720 billion is 600% increase. I am Benjamin from Offenso. This one is coming from, okay. It says, okay. John Mahama's government ordered 200 ambulances in 2015, but unfortunately, only 30 of those ambulances arrived in Ghana. They weren't even fit for purpose due to cardinal defects and lack of medical equipment. This was quite a controversy, and President Akufo-Addo later addressed the issue, stating that his government to rectify the situation. In fact, President Kufuor's government went on to commission 307 new ambulances in 2019, which were distributed to 275 constituencies, with the remaining 32 going to the National Ambulance Service headquarters. This significantly improved the ambulance to population ratio from 1 ambulance 7 approximately 524. Approximately 524,000 people to 1 ambulance 7 around 84,000 people. People make research, I'm telling you. Hey, it's a good evening, Mr. Host. Please, I want to know, is Ghana leadership and governance will do to the duopoly NDC NPP? It's unfortunate to listen to this myopic talk. Oh, my friend, use decorous language. Why? My name is Hussein Isalifu from Amanase. The fact that NDC is so better than NPP. This one is coming from Obuase Ibn Ka. Please ask NDC man, Mr. Kufuor left 1 Ghana to $1. John Mahama left $1 to 4.3 cedis. Please check by yourself and tell the whole nation the percentage NDC is. The percentage. The NDC is the most criminal, useless political party in Ghana. If no intervention, no policy, no program. Okay. It says, Wofa Kofi, tell the NDC man that Ghanaians are not case again. No. One should compare the $1 to JJ time, not a Kufuor time. The world is dynamic. It should come to debate and calling the guinea fowls to come back from Burkina. Return to Honorable Samuel Adejekum, a.k.a. Adwenkyere from Se Abeto Abotanso. Good evening, Mr. Host. I hope everything is good. Why Dr. Bawumia want Ghanaians to vote him? Ghanaians are not fools. Bawumia don't have anything to Ghanaians. All what he's saying is lies upon lies. JM is winning. Suleiman Iliasu from Nyinehini Ashanti. Good evening, Wofa Kofi Appiah and Honorable Adejekum. Dr. Bawumia has proven his intelligence and knowledgeable, and when given the opportunity, he will do more for Ghana. So Ghanaians should vote number 1 for DMB and all MPP PCs to move Ghana forward. Greeting to all Salvation Army members. NDC don't have manifesto. Ghanaians should reject former president again. Nothing show NDC people are thinking outside the box. From Kojo Sumaila Kintaponov. Santiwe, Muni manifesto. Come one launch manifesto. As people keep on writing this thing. Good evening, Uncle. Please, the NDC man should apologize to GS for saying they know nothing. Kwame Appiah, do you know something? Look at how you are speaking. Mind your speech, right? What can Muhammad do for Ghanaians? Another thing, giving us foul. Fusua Jabin. Okay. It says, good evening, Ghana. If you vote number 1, you vote for free SHS. If you vote number 1, you vote for good health. If you vote number 1, you vote for good roads. If you vote number 1, you vote for better Ghana. Richard Nkoko. Even JDM people want to bring him agenda, not Dr. Bawumia. I didn't understand that part. Anyway, good evening, Wofa. NDC has nothing good for Ghana. Ghanaians should not make a mistake and vote for John Mahama. You know what he did when he was president. It will be the same old story. It is possible. Vote for Dr. Bawumia for bold solutions to move Ghana forward. Obaya, Takwa, and also the way free buy. Because of COVID-19, that make the inflation went up. Now it's 20%. That is good performance. Bawumia all the way. MP from Kunso. Good evening, Mr. Host. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Host. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah said, backwards never, forward ever. Alex Osu, Cote d'Ivoire. When KK was 3 cedis, cement was 25 cedis, dollar was 4.2 cedis, NDC said free SHS will be 20 years after. Right now, if anything happened to election, how will cement price be? Can they maintain the dollar at 16 cedis? Ghanaians talk of going high when they mention unemployment. 14% at the age start from 15 years. And this you calculate nurses that have been posted. The 340 ambulance costs is included in the nation's debt. And also at the end, Good evening, you. Please tell the NDC man that upon all the mess, MPP is better than them because what will they do for Ghana for only 4 years? Nanaya Sunyain. The MPP man should answer the question. He shouldn't jump into what they think they didn't ask him. From Amidu Wenchi. Good evening, Mr. Host. I'm Gabriel Adwenkyere from Twifo Kokoche in Etimokwa constituency. It is possible MPP will break the 8. Greetings to incoming MP Beniza Obeng Dwamena. Good evening, please. I am James Nyama from UCC Amamoma. Okay. Please, Mama said that the Nadu's government has borrowed a lot of money, but meanwhile, the money that the government borrowed is used for the purpose like free SHS, Agenda 111, One District, 153, and many more. Okay, good evening, sir. Please, at JDM campaign, I haven't heard him say that he can or will bring the dollar to even 10 cedis, petrol price down to 10 cedis, a liter, and so on. He shouldn't accuse only, but bring both solutions to Ghanaians. I'm Solomon from Bimbila. Bawumia can't be president in Ghana because Bawumia is a liar. I'm for Udiamba. Good evening. I thank you for fantastic work you are doing for us this evening. Please tell the NDC man in your studio that he should tell us that just one policy from his presidential candidate can remove us from his critical situation so that we floating voters will vote for him. Ike Bono is an free buyer. Okay, so if I ignore the lies from the NDC rep, former President Mahama told us that he is not a magician to create jobs. He will vote massively for Dr. Bawumia. Bright Takwa. Okay, my name is Jibrin, JDM all the way. And also at the end, no. Honorable Jekum, you have done it all. Kudos to you and the incoming President John Dramani Mama from Thomas Jan Josso. Okay, maybe. Good evening, sir. I'm so saddened by the sudden demise of Mami Adwenkyere, the founder and leader of GFP. One thing I love about her was her comic nature fused into her political career and the resonation of the can-do spirit, even the uneducated. My condolences to the bereaved family and Ghana at large. Professor Jabin Buja Solomon, University of Technological Science, Istanbul, Turkey. Prof. That's by Chairman so. Good evening, Wofa Kofi. I'm Francis Kumi from Atromagogo. My regards to Kwame Appiah. Let's all vote for JDM number 8 to rescue us from this hardship. Okay. Good evening, sir. It's easier said than done. The Ghana economy and the fourth industrial revolution is the way. I am for Bawumia number 1. Maybe. Okay. Yemra second segment no so. Na mintie de NDC so waka. Efa de Dr. Bawumia kan. Wasi nyuma pa. MPP abe aye no fie nwotwe. Eno na Ghana for he so akoto aba. And with that, MPP fu be din kunim. Omo be break the 8 no. Say Dr. Bawumia or canon no. Etia. Wasi do John Mahama oye bidie nanso nyuma pa MPP aye no. Omo be din kunim. What can I say?
Very quick one. Mikuta Auditor General Report 2014 Executive Summary. Also, the National Ambulance the National Ambulance Service was established in 2004 to provide emergency medical service to support a comprehensive healthcare delivery in Ghana. It began with 9 It began with 9 ambulances at 7 ambulance stations, and by 2014, it had 199 ambulances in 128 stations. So this is a document you can refer. So for you to sit on a national platform like this and say 29 ambulances, it is false. And this is the Auditor General report. I think that debate is settled.
2014.
Now, about where you are Ghana ni bie nim say ye need that so nyina ne say ye wo party bi obetima defeat NPP. Makasa asem we akasa say we nipa bibiri okuru say ya omo nyina hu say NPP nya party e say de oman mom. Na mum ebi mo akoye Alan ebi mo se cheddar any ade. my first opportunity to win and say you respect to be a decision your person will take it. But the only political party in Ghana, obetima GF or how near money and Kwadana Ghana for your dem, a more bonny idea near Unino is the NDC. And to say, who believes it as the science sense science badia and then I'm a zero. Would rather Kaduma, Toma NDC. Offer young NDC for you would GDC be winning relationship because and somehow any Ghana for the home common at all masum no masum. Of a name no case. Obie nimse next academic year, Yama or Mobile University or Momoko Training College or Momoko Nursing Training, a no fee stress policy, admission fee, Yom Hamafa. None Misiama maybe. The mammy you knew. Ebeko school. I said last year about Kokoi, or to admission fee of 3,500. Until this year, young fan say increment of 500 cities going about one, talking about 4,000 cities, and granting me 8,000 cities. To share me, many doing command, I'm catching say, hey, and you're about 2 away there. What an MPP delegate? Because about to bet Mama 80 million about the show. Would rather Canimua. What talk about John Mahama? I knew fear for Nanam could now on a muti. But when I said John Mama really pay 8,000 Ghana cities about the show to me, kind of mamma say, hey, come most work as empower. Umunine Quacoto. Oh, and this is the money your pension scheme ever. And then you can't in Ghana for you now, touch your matter than offer. You took room hey, or more Mako school, or more charade, or more formal sector. No, say. Obedin fear do siape no a shall see busan the pension. But obi your informal sector no. Ye ni system a more almost to contribute to a more multimania pensions. Money you're not your neighbor.
But me ask you more yenti. Ghana phone tea the more cano.
Of our omunya in a Ghana phone concuti.
Okay.
Enuti. Oh, na ever no my that woman and Ghana for Kwakuti, Mr. Roman come in money on a yamipa. Eti, some insurance police need a banner friend in money on, but I won't say that saying it here. Or more, or Muya Buja, Oboya skilled worker, Oboya driver, Oboya the idea. Yen shed any system, a yet a buying system, I'm also contribute to now to me, and your senate, not that chibi, or Kwahumi Jim also to man your pension. Yet the money your pension scheme in a bar. Eba be targeted the informal sector no enunti ya register wa na bosumi bia what ya kakra wa contributions kakra sa anti ebedu time a umfie be ko anim abedi mfie aduosia na ekire na obo retire no na also wo pension regularized by senate enye no libilibi no labalaba enti ye the pension scheme no eba be boy informal sector omo ye bojo omo ye nyama nketenkete a unyini a uni bibia da ba bia wo do ho kwa akotwene no aban de sa pension scheme ni eba e de amamu nyina eba be boa mo ofa ye the farm service center eba ba bia omo ye kuayo ene ade no ye di mfidi a ye hia e de aye kuayo no ye be creative farm service center no ne de sa mfidi ni nyina aba be go enti eduru se uhia okwa yanju uska ya the man free na akoye adwuma wo wafuom na emom se ono baye ne ba na woton na onye ska na ode aba betua ebio ebo anke bia wo han trata ayewo abonten ayeju se bia 100 cedis a day na am say ya aban di enti no eto ade be 20 cedis no so kran sa anye peking kan yo enti district amodonfo ne mo ye farm and dem mo ye nku adwuma ne ade no ya the farm service center na ba district bia district bi wo ha emu distance nti ombetuma nyamienu ameno so aba be so omu abeboa amakuafo omu hia mfidie ni ade de aye plowing de do omofuo combine harvester e betwa mo ni ade nyina ye de bi ba district bi e ba benya ne de beboa for this production sa komo we ne Ghana fo adi a ato omaso a
farming e no
omo ekoto abade amajondo amani ma
ewo mo manifesto mu ana say
farm service center no
okay because money you know about me also kasa say do me drip machines also be the same thing.
Me know kwa na come in but your farm service center no na 2020 manifesto crown na
na master replicate
okay 2024 okay Ghana ni bia so ni mo bi o hwe Kessben TV wo ba bia nim say NDC the ma bank buy a friend women's bank ene me ko Kumasi dwum ye koye engagement kakra ho na mani agi say ma me phone na me share o mu ni nyina obi ate bank ne ho asem in fact I was very happy say communicator say ye adwuma nwi Mami pia be shani ba ni be din komo be o say na nyam na mo de bank e ba abema ya bosia ene ya kwaje bosia uji 2000 na kwa na hu uji 2000 na wotu bi 180 Ghana sa for 6 months. I'm say hey ene women's bank na ye de ba na e be bie branch okeje tiankwa na ene say ye koye visibility security tiankwa be tonya be 3 branches. Women's bank no say ma bosia from 100 cities to 4500 that no interest. I am my banga at the Bosnia Maya Mamudi, or ye Buja, and they see Domu, okay, almost say, and this is not the bank, and I say, Murada can Monkai, say, and this in John Dramani Mahama, Shamo Bossa, the Ma Bange, Bam at the Bessian Mawansi, who be any home. I'm also sweating me wine, how much did it to me. I was going to offer about radio, Macambio, and Macase, I buy out election, I acquire me. Me almost say me that was our elections.
Okay,
because I need Alaji Bamia they call elections.
Me that say.
Me that say. Yes, check out of what now cry say this election. Me that say. NDC will win, not just win. About we see a map of me 3 million margin.
3 million margin. Me that say. Said by Kwame Appiah Patrick on Adwenkyere on Kessben television 29th October. 3 million margin. Right, but that's another Yakum. Most of you my panty Ghana for Matum, Mawie.
Unim say New Patriotic Party. Obia Otiebia nim say ye ba ye deliver ana ye dwuma e mani wura abusua biara mu. Efie biara mu. Ye rakofo e na the health insurance buy. So be kaya. Ye rakofo ado or the free senior high school aba. Any TVET in San Wajuma, Papa, Adiaba. Ubusa, the entire era Mamudu Baumia Casane say, Ubusa NDC said, dear na John Dramani de Mahama de Baye, say, oh, Mampenia, what do you Mampeni pay you? Near Yenimnan, a Riano, and so can you any more najo. The entire Casa and conform in the Ghana of winning dada. And dear no de Baye. Dear never Hokra saw a bad times as in it. A Kunafone only be for Yanka Asin, obey free ho. The allowances are no war hope mu ubi achra dia also boa home then also so just a trimodin fitano the bentiera Mamudu Baumia Kase or no dear oh yes sir they are tossum you know that catch us said the messenger no is as good as the message. Utie the Assemblies of God Sofuna or Kosama or Moano or more water region or Irama I think one of them or say oh who say bibi biara dirty biara ka Yera Mamudu Baumia Tade, Faketa as a Senate proye. Sani pa we ni did do my name. And then nipa ye kaketa as a Senate proya. Just say, oh, I just say, yes, Sonimu answer. This are a boss wa because John Dramani Mahama is synonymous to corruption. The whole world will be enemy. And the Anna Ghana, if we are seeing one was there, and this is Vonya could draw or no na yensa or penal. No problem. Economic and organized unit, okay. Economics and intelligence unit, okay. May 22nd, 2022, okay. Almost say, Nipana modern Banagana from Peno Tong. Mo NDC in there popular, but Nipana Monidane so Ghana for or Mon Peno. A son say, Ketashan Proya, he is the only vice president and the president at a committee here with him. And also a president and so, yes, I should share him. Yera Mamudu Baumia. Emma Omudiga, the entire ma soni mupa ne say. Bibia oye biano, or Tima, or Hufama, or Odo. Under John Dramani Mahama, and a 70 million Ghana cedis. Sika, Emma Omudiga or Cantamantu Dum. Almost toss ashe. Now on my sika 70 million old new cities. Titisika 700 billion. Say yanchichama ma omu ye masom ma o emerente na omu tonton paboa omu asabi omu eya de ye ehye hyenchenchen no omu niema hye. John Dramani Mahama yenhwe han emanen maslok ba pani etam Ghana sika nko ni Ghana hampo na mfa nkoto emane ni superku na sika ne nka o ma sika ne so atawu ana ode adura ma no ne America na enya wani wu ka so ba na oba enya oba bia na e ba tan oba ne obi a owa komapa na odo nipa Dr. Mamudu Baumia nti So sha e kwan ya na ye fa so o pe bosiampo na wo de akosuku a de friend no student loan scheme e to da bia ye nuanom ma age se obi pese o harase wo mo kran san na wa guarantee ama wo mo o se da bi take your Ghana card kokoje obusia onu de o me ye 419 say academic utility academic facility user fee also bet you 10% 3.5 35 million all Ghana cedis. Now also bet you 10%. Sometimes some of them are even less than 10%. And so now bet you also bet your school fees. Okay, so the manifesto no share book. Okay, so na Ghana phone kinkayana. Oh ma kinkai. 335 million all cedis. Also bet you saying less than 400 Ghana cedis because also utia academic facility user fee. That is it. And yet, oh please, for your Kenkai manifesto, no. Oh please. And then you organize a lunch manifesto in TB. Now you see Kenkai. And ne, the dema no see, no. Sawasha, Dr. Mamudu Bahumia. A sign a kumapa. And you have what didn't huninti. And no nama yera dramani mahana dia him for them dia so for them di imam for them say omu ye nyachum omu ye hypocrites adenti na okoba bia na yera Mamudu Bawumia mo bona baso adentia obuo ni dia wo ma Ghana for any said ye wadi ni huni hwa me no ka say as vice president eniama wa ye na okwa na nkrofo ka kire no enya wo na wo de agenda 111 ba ye no nyawo na the drip machines aba na etwitwa ye kwan so me de nuane eba sese no ena me ko ya ko yoko ko Mexico small London and I say Coco Shed Road obi a meduro bia who say ani gia no mu di hia wo no Dr. Maumia ya de kwan obi a oyare fa kwan no so a obehira wo ena me no ka say hwe lip sika na nyunugu Dr. Maumia digitalizing no and now pay na equita obinya 1200 cedis no nam krom abrewa okutapoma benya odani uye boy sa onte adwenkese so da ya adwenketo antumi nkyase sa sika na nanka obi a onye mobroni no ekono ho no hwe ayi disability fund a o se me ba omadi dem no me de omo be ko school free adenti na okasa under John Dramani Mahama no obinya 40 cedis as disability fund support 40 Ghana cedis under Yewura Akufo-Addo ne Yewura Mamudu Bawumia obinya sikapuduo na ode ahedwa nyame ya no ayawada
okay
me friend no say yawada ye bi disability fund and to washa baby ya Dr. Mamudu Bawumia beko bia no hwa ne yiri mpo sabio ne ho kani oduru hɔ a and someone ye kafa no ho John Dramani Mahama de Ghana for ni no wadi o mampani pen yem policies no ekasama ye na eye bold solutions says ya see the 2000 megawatt of solar eneba ya shase o so nim say shase and na enche yendi November ya yes e pa bi ho ntoma
okay
and the America try ni say Dr. Mamudu Bawumia Dr. Mamudu Bawumia onye expired product onye damaged product onye product asabin prebiasa ya to atwene na wo se kofa bi abafie na wo se yento ono de wa kire pefe se emere ne nayi amamuo otiase na ono ene be bo matan no ene adwamfo no one the biggest policy a man ani abrinti ene omokoto ababum na omokununum na omoma ekoto aba ne se nkwada no benya daachi papa o secondary school a ye de o mansika ebe pia na omoso nya daachi papa
right. I say, Honorable Samuel Adeyekum, I mean, kind of message now for major on final West na in family. Good evening, Mr. Host. I'm Wofa Kofi Appiah from Takoradi. It's unfortunate that we feel there's no hope for better development for this country. Ghana can do better. Even Burkina Faso's new leader, Ibrahim Traoré, is changing Burkina Faso in a very faster rate. Please, Ghanaians, let's drop them and vote for Cheddar for real change. And also, so if I tell the NDC guy that we are not kids again, each and every one is wise now. We should stop telling unanswered stories. KJC Francis, Efijase, Asante, and all the free buy. Please ask the NDC man for me that we should vote for Ngoketinkete as they are policy from Ike, Bono is Nkransa. Over, please tell the NDC rep that there is always already pension scheme for informal sector, which is Tier 3. So please tell NDC rep to stop telling lies. Co-farmers also have their pension scheme. Bright, Takwa, everybody will free a buyer. Yao Mensa from Sunyai say, Mr. Host, tell the NDC man to stop those lying things about when they were in power. They did nothing, so it is not the same. Is it not the same person? Or not the other no? I'll say, please, I need the MPP man's number. My number is this. Okay, you give his number to you. Mr. Host, please let the NDC edit court. Okay, I think I read this one. Mr. Host, I beg you in the name of God, allow the panelists to calculate the percentage increase of both the dollar and the debt increase to settle everything tonight. Please do this for me, Benjamin Offenso. Some of your calculation, you know, this one is a very short message. One for Udiyama or say MPP is better than NDC. Okay, so what the kind of be about that? Okay, that the so-called leak conversation between the AG Godfrey Dame and Japa. I think this is a very old message. Okay. Mahama's sinking campaign can never be rescued by anyone. Zabamia has been accepted. Nothing can dim his shine. Kwesi Reynolds from Agona Odobin. Good evening, Wofa Kofi Appiah. Say a mass from Jache Bosomche. If former President John Mahama wants Dr. Bawumia to answer his 5 questions, then he should come and debate him so that these questions will be answered there. And also at the end, I say debate no. Settle good evening, Wofa Kofi. Let the NDC man answer this because they always say that the economy is collapsed. So by inheriting collapsed economy, how can they give free first year investing at their first year? I did not tell him lies. I'm a Jeusu from Obuase. He says, Wofa, the only thing I like about Bawumia is that he's not corrupt and he can never be corrupt. JDM is corrupt King Kong, Pato, King Tampo. Okay, but if we in chato, I'll say good evening. In fact, now, Brofono, I've now understood why Mahama does not want to engage Dr. Bawumia in a debate. Is it true that Mahama said the Kufuor can't enroll free SGS in 2016? If it is true, then anything free in the NDC manifesto is a fallacy. MPP rep is indeed a competent communicator and has defeated the NDC rep in your studio. Okay. Good evening, Wofa. I am Asrewa from Sevi Asafo. I'm enjoying your show live. MPP is the best ever political party in the history of Ghana. All good policies enjoyed by the MPP government, for example, NHIS, free SHS, paid teachers allowance, and many more. My regards to Buma. One and Vice President Dr. Alhaji Bawumia and Alex Ampabing, Deputy Finance Minister, incoming MP for Sehui Boso. Okay, we have 4 minutes to wrap up on Adwenkyere on Kessben television. I mentioned 2 minutes, 2 minutes more. Name you. Etuya, final 2 minutes. Then I'll come.
7th December. Ghana for you now. Akwenya say, ya beji ya maina SM. Wofa, say obi din komo no person force wa mo obi corrupta obi tima dada. Ba ya ti krom say na motamu President Mahama de ne komo special prosecutor mo amu bo. E no no ba bonte be ka say sama matna TV so ni adade aka fa no nyina anya no kra papa na clean. Still I'm not to the TV so okay because there's a me who ni anya before no. Mo amu special prosecutor. Ana mo amutam President Mahama de ne komo ano say and some amuti TV so can onye no hwehwem. Papa iba na obetro ba bonte clear say MPP for mu nyai kan papa no oye clean John Mahama fi bie ni no ho. Still mo betena TV so am say John Mahama say na Alhaji Bawumia ni krom pa olugu. Wo so okoye down $12 million. You call on Brock back now. $12 million. And you Ghana cities. Still, some of the numbers so Omedi president. And then another Kufuor. And at the highest, the biggest corruption scandal in West Africa. PDS scandal. You come with a whole ECG. And then my fraudulent company. The kind of corruption I cost to Ghana. And I'm saying, yeah, all African games. You acquire audit. day bia no omu di $1 million. Na kom ko di working peace ki kran kom be di $1 million.
Okay,
so such people mutimi nya kokodo za kasa about corruption.
Me la say. Etu am da say. Honorable Jekum.
Mame on fa pen. Mame ka say mame chia anesifo ni akyerkyerefo. See with the Ghana card. What is happening is under Dr. Mamudu Bawumia or Kwanya say ubinya car and now be you car the engine capacity near 1.8 is that also now what to me the abode already more bedjuma boa on my Ghana and the more mobile various rural communities na monso so my they pass me no ye be protected adia e damwa komaso esan say mahu say eye apata enye bo na MPP aban ede mamo efa free senior high school ni TVET nsano adwuma ene apprentice ne master apprentice no e ka bomu a ye eno enso ene ekwan no ye toso bienu ne se ekwan e be fa so e be bo oman sika ho ban ye de digitalization abefo technology e be bo oman Ghana sika ho ban se de ya hyase eye no a de ye wo dia no na onsa beka enye wo dia onsa nka ne atimia mobilize sika e de develop oman no, and that is the way we should go. Ne toso en nan a meka ne se kwan ya ene nananom ahemfo nananom ahema asofo ene asum akuokuo fodo nkramosom ye nyina beka bom na yatumi aboa ama oman no nkyekere ne mfoforo ye akọ enkan kwan be so kwan ya befa so a betu agudie mo wo committee no so te say District Education Oversight Committee anananom mo so sa minerals no so a yetu no a form hono na mbe form committee no ni asa create mineral development bank na mrantie ne mabawa omani je mining ho nso so ya building on capacity ye wi a offer dem de manu e sine se eya na eye me areho anda omampani da John Mahama enkwada omadi dem ne ka sa special schools no aduane kra na omunya bi ne anda yewura Mamudu Bawumia on the year lepers for no found on say on the patron or say or be mawon say what yashase na mu o hyemukena ama schools no ya special schools na ya kono ba bia obi shetokro bia mu no obeyi na pie ama because obia hunya enti oba no a bia wo de na sie sebe senka bia on pese obipa behu no obia hunya enti no ode ebeya kono ne be transform no na ono so de nim de ene ni su ahunu abeboa onim se offer say na no Ghana School of Law ba yem say papa ba ko ana brantie ba ko sabio na so oye deaf or he say oye lawyer. I think say he's the first ever. And no na yehwehwe. Okay. Enti sabi tokro biara mu akurasi biara. Yewura Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ni nyame suro na ho brase ene na ho fama amamu a ode ba 2025 no ebeba na emede say John Dramani Mahama ehun say oto abam e de ama Dr. Mamudu Bawumia esan say o kan say 8th August 2016 o say obia ni ho a 4 years obetumi dia ye bibia. Okay. Enti yewura Dr. Mamudu Bawumia de o 8 years obesa be accountable for you. Enti no nyame ya adoma onu na say 4 years there. For the 8 years abe account. And these are some of the enti 100 days 100 days and 4 years. Dr. Mamudu Bawumia delivered Ghana card 9 July 2019 to John Mahama. John Mahama said Dr. Mamudu Bawumia. Right. Come December 7.
Well, I say, Memo see, I was having a video no see ever Adwenkyere so. Rodo am here wa Kessben television so Facebook so YouTube so na fe DSTV channel 364 na fe Go TV channel 121 so nyina da mu nyina ase. Abojafo a ye no di dwuma nwumre eye Kwame Etua Patrick Okasa e de National Democratic Congress and this na fe Honorable Samuel Adeyekum wa DC was Chekumawu Okasa ma MPP earlier on the candidate Nyaba Aweba Zongo also representing the independent candidate George Chum Berma Edu. Bidin de Kofi Appiah na di ho chia me Kofi Appiah sarbedi akon on a stage mede director aye Whitney and afi aboafo cameraman no nyina so ebo ichidom yakra mo nyame adom a ye besan ehia bio onyama adepa bi enchie nyina.